Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Rain Day Gaming. My name is Rain Day, and today we're playing Paladins, the brand new first-person shooter from Hi-Res Studios, and I'm excited to be bringing you guys this video of Skye, doing some Skye gameplay here, who is like a hidden assassin. She's pretty awesome. You see here, I'm choosing my random cards. I decide to go with Cloak, which lasts 4 seconds, and I immediately exit combat when I use my hidden ability. So what happens is I basically can go hidden with this character. She's the only character in the game right now that has stealth, and that's pretty damn OP in my opinion if you only have one character that can do that. And she's still got a ton of damage. I mean, obviously, you know, you have to give them weaknesses, but she's got a lot of strengths, as you'll see in this game here. She's got her Q ability is a time bomb, and it's basically a huge bomb that you want to get the heck out of the way once she puts it out, and you basically have like a few seconds to run out. You can avoid it, but what happens is if you are just like right next to her, you may not be able to, or if you just don't have your movement ability up, it's hard to escape. See, I'm going behind the enemy team here. I see the Buck. I start firing on him. I activate my poison bolts and start hitting him. Me and Pip are going on the Buck, and we're cornering. He takes me down to about 760 health, so I go up to the top, try and find some angles here to help that objective, which we are losing right now. They're gaining points 27-30. This fight's not going our way. I'm trying to find an outlet to support my team here, but this Buck is being a nuisance. I try to double team him, hitting a couple key shots on him with the Pip and taking him down, knocking him out, and they're at 45 here, but it looks like we have taken control of the point, that objective point being so key, guys. That objective point is how we actually get to win the game. That Pip is over here, and I'm saying, you know what, Pip, you can jump all you want, but go ahead and take some of my poison bolts. I go hidden. I regain some health and position myself really as a person that's going to be taking down some characters that don't expect it. As you see here, the Fernando just going down. Fernando is a fun, tanky kind of character, but he's just in the wrong place at the wrong time. And Skye can do that. Now I'll grab Lion Weight, which allows me to regenerate health by standing still. And that's really big. I can basically just go stealth. I can stand still for a few seconds, basically get all my health back, and be right back in the fight. Now, you guys, these cards that I'm getting are totally random, so I don't know that I'm getting these cards. You see I'm hitting with a straight line poison bolts there, and that just does a ton of damage onto that Grok. The Skye on the enemy team is running away. I'm hitting her a couple of times, but not enough to finish the deal. I see her there, though, and I'm trying to finish her off, and can I get her? We do finish her off. Buck hits her with the short-range shotgun blast, and I'm trying to fire onto the Pip there, who's jumping and being Pip. He reminds me of Jack and Daxter. I don't know. That's just me. But again, here we're going. We attack their gate. We destroy it. The Buck standing there. I'm firing, getting no pressure. You see I put my time bomb there to space him out so he doesn't come any closer. And now we have a little bit of leeway to go ahead on that Buck. But the problem is our siege engine is done, and Bucksy puts up his shield. Buck obviously able to put up the shield. And I see you guys looking at these abilities probably and saying, wow, okay, there's a lot I don't know what's going on here. But don't worry, guys. I'm going to be showing you videos of each of these characters throughout the week, so you're going to basically understand how each of their abilities work. I'll be talking about kind of the strategy that I've found with the characters throughout that, so you can kind of see, you know, more of the mentality of how your gameplay switches for each character, and I think that's kind of intriguing as well. With Skye, you know, you don't necessarily want to be on the point trying to fight on the point, whereas Buck or Barrick or Fernando, you definitely want to. Skye, your hope, your objective is to kind of stay out of the fight as much as possible and like capitalize on people who are, you know, putting themselves in a bad position. This Pip and Barrick are getting in a fight, so I see this is a great opportunity for me to go ahead and kill this Barrick and make it a 4v5. And now it'll be a 3v5 if we take him, or a 4v4 now. The Barrick goes, I put my time bomb. Actually, this is Buck. Buck jumps away. I miss a lot of my shots here, and so that wasn't the best surprise attack. It's like, boom, I'm going to kill you. And you, like, hit the ceiling, and then the guy just runs away. Yeah, that's not the best way to come out of hiding. Anyways, we end up taking out Fernando and the Buck, and now there's really not a contested fight, and that's, like, one of the things that I found being very important. But as you can see, it's very close to their base. The Skye goes hidden. She's probably going to land a time bomb, as you see. She puts the time bomb, so we kind of got to back away, unless we want to take a huge amount of damage. And that's one of the benefits of Skye. She can kind of hide, then throw that time bomb, and then kind of force you guys to back off the objective. And if Fernando and Grok, these guys had come just a little bit earlier, that would have been a really good timed bomb, because a really good time bomb. It's called time bomb. It's funny. Anyways, it would have been really good, because then they could have followed up on the point with us not standing there and holding it, and it would have been made it difficult for us to, like, you know, counter that offensive. But we end up taking him out. They have 98 points. Can you believe it? They're just trying to get something, and we end up taking the siege engine. The Skye's time bomb comes too late, but you see it took off a huge chunk of my damage, of my health there. I activate my poison bolts because I see her, but I'm not able to get her. So I look for one of these cards here. I can take poison, and I can take something called Victory Rush, which means I get, every time I get a kill, I get 120 attack speed and 80% damage on a kill, or movement speed, after a kill for a few seconds. And it's crazy. It is really funny. I hope I showcase it really well in this game, but I just got to tell you, this card makes her, like, crazy OP after she gets a kill. Like, you do not want to fight her after she gets a kill because it's almost insurmountable. Like, that's probably the word I would use. It's kind of like an insurmountable amount of speed and damage and bullets coming at you that you just have to kind of back up. And so you see here, we get their second gate about halfway through, and we still have 3 full gates left, with 2 full gates and then our vault. So we're pretty good in this situation, but it's rare you see a game go 3-0, basically. Like, you know, basically we win every siege, and then they don't win a siege. Every encounter is different, and it really depends on how you take it. Like, our Buck here is taking this encounter with basically no health, and we ended up losing him, which would be a key factor in this fight, because we needed that kind of like that heavy kind of character to be on the point fighting, whereas I can't really do that. So it was kind of unfortunate that he died right there. He should have just ran away, and I would have been able to clean up that other character. And now we got nobody to really contest, you know, this capture point here. They've got too many people. Skye's there. The great shot from Cassie comes out. I throw my time bomb, and I do knock out one of their characters, and I'm able to escape and use lie in wait to regenerate my health in time. So we do actually turn this engagement here. We end up getting the pip, we kill the pip, we knock him out. The Grok is standing by his turret, we knock him out as well, and they're at 90 again. Is this going to be a repeat? I hit Fernando with a couple of dangerous poison bolts here, and I have my time bomb to force him off the point, but he's not going to get off. It's going to take him out. We're going to take this point. We're only at 25. But the more players you have standing on the point, the faster those points tick up. The Skye is here, just nothing good about that move. That was just like suicide. That's a suicide bomber move right there. You see, they're like, I cannot believe they're going to get this point again. There's no way this is going to happen. But we kill the Grok. They just come in one at a time in a straight line, which is just the easiest shot. I mean, anybody can make that. And we end up taking this point after they were at 90. Can you believe it? Oh my God, what a game. So now I pick Surprise Attack, which gives me 40% extra damage after I'm hidden. So see, I'm hidden here. Now my damage is at 40% extra for the first 3 seconds, and that means a lot. It especially helps you to assassinate characters. And we ended up killing that Buck over there who stayed to fight us. Now, one of the things that a lot of people will try to do is basically get you to, fight them over in the corner. Like, hey, let's go have a wrestle match out in the bushes. But the key is you want to go and support your tank, your siege engine, because then you can force them to basically try and kill you or force them to kill the siege engine. Either way, you kind of want to make sure that they're fighting there and you're putting your energy into taking their gates down or their vaults down or their players in their base. That's kind of the idea, and if you get distracted, unless you can kill someone really quickly, it's probably best to go ahead into the base. As you see here, we're at their vault, but we have not taken much away. Everyone's yelling to retreat here, so I go hidden. And which is really, really good for escaping. No one can see you, obviously, and it's very hard to take care of a Skye who's just kind of got nobody like watching out for her. And in this game, I felt that I had like a lot of people just surprised that I was there, and that's the worst feeling when you're playing against a Skye, because she's so good at surprising you. You kind of have to look out for her. You have to be like, yo, where is Skye? Let me find her. Once she appears, I'm going to go try and kill her right away, because I don't have a lot of health. I don't have a lot of defensive maneuvers. Once I exit my hidden, that means I don't have anywhere to hide for a while. The only thing I have to space you out is a time bomb. And so I just used my time bomb here to space out the enemy team, trying to stand on the point. But as you can see, guys, I'm not very good at controlling a point here. And I exit out of my hidden to try and kill that Skye, and I do. But now I'm being focused, and people know that I am almost dead. And Barrack takes me down. And that right there is the exact way you need to deal with the Skye. And it looks like they're finally going to get a capture point. And it looks like their siege engine arrives, so I'll be responding in 9 seconds. And you notice on the bottom right, my cards are all on a cooldown based on how powerful those cards are. Basically, the first couple cards you'll get are commons and rares, and the next card you'll get in level 4 will be an epic card, and then the next card you'll get is a legendary card. And so you unlock these cards by kind of winning chests and getting random rolls of the chests. And so it's really, you know, I don't have all the legendary cards yet. I don't have all the epic cards, so these are kind of just the cards I'm choosing. But other Skies, the other Skye could have like some of these amazing cards and technically be a little bit more of an advantage than me. So that's like some incentive to keep playing, obviously. Very, very interesting, and I somehow managed to sneak out of that with only like 13 health, I believe, and I used my lion weight. And here's my legendary card. When above 80% health, I get 70% attack speed, and it's pretty crazy. I get, I think, 30% extra damage in general from that card. So that's like insane. That is just money, man. That's hashtag money in the bank. So I go ahead and get that card, and now we're saying, okay, you know what? They did a really good push there. We are now almost even. They got like one engine, and that's pretty much almost even. That was a crazy push. And so now it's really like whoever wins this. It's really whoever wins this one. So we got to figure out how we're going to go ahead and take it. I see a lot of them coming, but I decided to go hidden, and that's the advantage. The other Skye goes hidden before me, and so I know that she'll show up before I do. And so I'm kind of looking for her. I don't see her yet. And then I think I noticed her on the point there. So she went straight towards the point. And now we're getting some kills here. But I need to come in and finish this up because I am basically not contested right now. I'm trying to hit the pip, but I'm too far range. I hit him a little bit, but we go ahead and take out the Grok. The Barrack does a great job of doing that. Barrack, very good here. This Dwarven turret kind of master. Very good at holding points. And I see the pip there as well. I activate my time bomb just to make sure no one is coming near. And the pip tries to do something, but it's just not enough. I'm trying to take him down. We end up taking him down, and now we've got the damage coming out for Fluffy Senpai, and we take out this Fernando, and basically go ahead and get the siege engine, which basically in all games should kind of wrap this up. If you have only one gate, one vault left, and you have a siege engine, you can expect that vault to go down. The only way for that to happen is for them to have a huge defense, like up front right here, and basically stop everything coming. Like, get it to half health so that when they're in their base, they can bump it down really quickly. Now, I see the Buck here, and I'm trying to go for him, but I'm missing so many of my shots, and he's a very low, close-range character that it's just basically not... I'm just like, I'm sad watching this. I'm very sad watching all of this stuff. He finally gets away. Now Fluffy Senpai is here. He's taking me on, and he's basically got he's got the easiest shot to hit. And I go hidden, but he actually takes me out of hidden because he's got that constant flame thrower damage. But you know what? That means two of them were not defending the tank, and now we basically got half health escort siege engine with Cassie. And I believe we have Pip as well attacking that vault. And that goes ahead and takes the game, guys. Now, that is it for this game. Very quick, very simple. As you guys can see, not anything too elaborate going on here in Paladins, and that's kind of the fun of it. You see, I went 27-2 with 14 killing blows. I got a score of 299, and every time you win, you get one of these champions chests, which is pretty cool. Here's how everyone else did in the game. You see, my score is pretty good. I was route 3 overall, 3rd on my team, and of course, if you win, you're probably going to be having a higher score because you'll be standing on the point and getting more points and all that stuff. These are the cards I use, guys. You see my epics, and then, of course, my legendary at the very end. And that's going to be it for today, guys. Thanks so much for checking out this Paladins gameplay. I'll be bringing you new characters this week, and as always, guys, never give up, never stop gaming, and I'll see you all next time.